Lamentis. What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
Yeah, I am.
No you aren't. You don't even have headphones on.
I got multiple brain chips, Quill. I don't need no headphones.
Oh, music straight into your brain. That's amazing! What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice, what is it?
You'll see. It's more fun crafting my stuff, but I'll lend you a paw. Just browsing, huh? All right, let's go.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Did she have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
She better not have said anything about me reaching my big size.
No. You only turn into Big Fuzzy in one or two fringe realities.
What?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe, though. She said you did a job on her throne room.
Only if she pays for it.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really gonna impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together. Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, he spent most of that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man? My tunes!
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways?
I am Groot.
are out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
Wanna ship this thing, or are you crazy?
That one's toast. Taking fire. Got a piece of that guy. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Try not to get shot, Quill. Direct hit.
Damage report.
Stop getting hit, and there won't be no damage.
Useful. Thanks.
You're fast!
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tractor's going gold one of the central rock formations. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that!
Yo!
Making short work of these cultist creeps! These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
We really know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crunch. Bug lady better not ding our ship.
Oh, shit. Wait a second. Did you say our? Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
You need a sword, Peter! Get the rhythm right, you're dancing to your own tune! These speed brakes are unstable!
Maybe we should stand next to them then. These guys really need to work on their hospitality. Look at them, big guy.
My fists have quelled the believer!
Good! There's a lot more where he came from.
Any of you Clarkers point us to the ritual chamber?
That's right. We brought the fireworks.
Round them up, crew! This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
The
attack!
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again.
Get out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Yeah! They called in the creep police!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Groot, you're up!
These space crates are unstable!
Maybe we should stand next to them then! Up and down! Hey, Scotheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
Push down for storm bombs!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How is she staying astride Boo without a saddle?
And sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
The fire's beating up his crew!
Boost me next!
Foul magic! The sorcerer's healing the others!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that for!
Might want to check on that beater! Last time someone got stabbed!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's take down the
Seek
fire! He's
vengeance.
healing the rest!
What are you? Go get him, Tiger! Blasting out!
These space crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage!
Really missing my tooth right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
And he will suffer for it! Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Matriarch is with me!
Destroy!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope!
Hey, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
Pulverize them! Groot, help him out! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever! If the priest is channeling power into that one!
The flying one empowers them with faith!
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Oh, don't try to go! Overrun!
Rocket! Nuke them! Can you blockers point us to the ritual chamber?
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
Let's see that sword!
Turkeys must have been praying to escape! Listen to Groot! Get in here!
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Baby! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning? Already here, Mantis!
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the fun lady, I mean. We win! We
These
get
people
first
fight
dibs on
without
all the
fear.
salvage,
They have
right?
fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Door's flarked.
Scud. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
Soon Lady Hellbender will dismantle this vessel, piece by burning piece.
I would love to see that. But from the outside.
Yeah, let's not be here when she does.
Still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Who's probably crunched half the Armada by now? At least Mantis had the class Milano.
She's actually an accomplished pilot!
I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pub lady, I mean.
Put down another fanatic!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Wreck 'em, Drax! Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but promise-filled husks!
We made another mess!
Brute's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
Do not believe these people are janitors.
Having fun preying on the weak?
Send it their way, Drax!
I kinda wanna know how they make so many uniforms in such a short time.
The fabric inhibits their potential!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
Don't think they're up for much of a chat.
Rush 'em, Drax!
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Which one? Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape!
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. We're smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now! Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels! See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge flarking turbines!
Her legends will say otherwise!
that?
Tactical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways.
That it does.
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defiant, furry one!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options. And I got a theory. Yup, artificial gravity. Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on.
Okay, go, go, go. See? Nothing to it. Yep, signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock. Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Test your metal. We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
Might find a shortcut soon!
Punch it, Drax!
We're good. My trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
Stay down, soldier!
I hope Worldwide has a solid life insurance policy. Drax, sack him! Prepare for pain!
Be careful! They could try to box us in!
You might let him try. I'll shoot them all. Big one has mine.
When possible, circumvent electrical hazards.
Been too long since I've
Throw that, Drax!
Peter!
The entire galaxy showed up for this brawl!
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Can't break through.
Run him through! Rip him
Get
off,
the
Drax!
point!
I see him. Hold on, bud.
We are still a great distance from the church's altar.
Might find a shortcut soon!
Now, Gamora!
Yes. Ha! Good luck with those mines now.
Gamora, put him down!
Another flarked up no missile dealt with!
Must have missed the defense against Gamora class.
Think we could have started out here?
Maybe. Easy picking for the scout ships, though.
What is next, Peter Quill?
Had to be done!
That's what you get, squat hoppers.
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuck it! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got a new friend!
Toss him around!
Welcome, death!
Don't fall!
You'd think they'd have safety railings!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving.
Whoa! Monster down! Holy Scott!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there? Hold on, okay? We're making good progress. No! Fighting on the outside of a ship is pretty epic!
Yep, it's fucking cool. I don't know. Some kind of party, maybe?
Whatever you do, don't fall!
You'd think they'd have safety railings! How big is this ship?
For all its faults, the church was industrious.
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Ain't no space worms. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid.
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, bud.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Now, you drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? What is this place?
Yet another field of glorious conflict! Or perhaps a repair bay of glorious conflict! I will intersect the park piece by piece to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction!
Time for the big guns!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through the thing?
Why? The fight is out here!
Don't shoot at
it
the
out,
charge
big
flag!
guy.
He's all beefed up!
We gotta get rid of the slice and dice! What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
These goons ain't gonna tell us squat! Waste of time!
We can never let something like this happen again!
Nope, we're gonna live up to our name. Buy some time, bro.
What's next, Peter? Yeah, we gotta get back topside! Finish off the creep!
Are we sure it's not faster to go through Sacrosanct?
No thanks. I'm already gonna need therapy after what we saw in there. a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be there, Terminators.
I wonder if these things feel pain!
They do not appear to feel anything!
Grab and pull, Groot!
You got it! Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
Branch out, Groot! Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Light him up, Rocket! Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom, or beat him. Groot's right. Even though your life is an endless cesspool of bad decisions and worse luck,
Ah, we did that, not just me.
you're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment.
Danger lies ahead.
Rocket, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked.
Mark!
Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the tracker.
And ready!
Looks like some ultra-heavy firepower up ahead.
I hope Mantis steers clear of those things! Control the
Send it their way,
Lift them
Drax.
up!
Already shredding them!
Busted open the Nova Corps crackpot!
Watch your back!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
To the ball!
Whoa! Glad she's on our side! Ain't these freaks never heard of crabs?
We would be easy targets in a trap!
There better be a way through here because we ain't going back!
No retreat! Charge forward!
Once he's down, you get your chance, Drax.
Nah! This is the right way! I know it!
Carve him a new one! Wipe him out, Rocket!
Still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
How many people did they conquer for that much
Bring him in
power?
for an emergency
Her justice is swift!
Return Peter Quill's child at once!
Return her? Ain't we leaving them now?
Hold fast!
I thought you'd never ask!
Oh yeah! Take that, Nova Scott!
Perhaps we can help Lady Hellbender from here!
We got our own fight to worry about! Kill those guys!
Control the wall! moving!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done.
Back into a hole. Great!
Strike holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
Running on base energy, right? That comes from people.
Return your device! Did she mention my name? Oh man, I think I'm gonna puke!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Peter!
Smash, don't club! Get him, Groot!
Eat this!
Tuesday, come rush him, Rex! You're glad we got a monster queen watching out for us.
She knows how to make an entrance! Like, every single time!
Can't!
Put him down, Groot! Hang tight!
This adversary is well fortified!
Drax!
I can't believe I needed help with that!
Don't get too spread out!
Seems like Boom is forgiving us already.
He's gonna get pampered on Seknarf if we win this!
My great strength goes underutilized! I hope that monsters don't target the buggy lady!
Probably already seen it if it's coming. Help, Rex!
With pleasure! When Lady Hellbender returned your device, did she mention my name?
You know, I couldn't hear with all that space physics and stuff. Guys, huddle up!
These Fracklins don't give up. It's like they've been sucking down the power juice or something.
They are tremendously strong and relentless. I fear we may not be their equals.
Come on! Show some backbone here. These Fracklins can't stand up to us. We've got more power and speed. And more than that, we're totally shameless. We play dirty. That's our secret sauce. Now who's with me?
Victory is ours!
We are!
Let's...
Seems like Boom has forgiven us already.
The beast recognizes fellow Apex predators!
Too long since I blew something up!
My Lady Hellbender returned your device! Did she mention my name?
No, I couldn't hear with all that space physics and stuff.
I hope that monsters don't harm
What is next, Peter Quill?
Never try to ambush a Italian!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Peter Quill. Groot.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her defense, that describes most people.
That's fair.
Bruce a no, too.
The voters have decided. I have been overruled.
Incoming! Fucking hell!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. The correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
She's building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
This is it. We're almost there.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him.
Now that we have conquered food, there are other great beasts worthy of our hunt.
I got this.
You think Lady H is gonna turn on us once this is all done?
Never! She respects our might.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on, and the time before that.
Wait. What's that? Move! Move! Not again! We're about to go splat out here! Wait! What? Clark! Root! Light us up! Root!
Give him a minute! He just flew through space! Oh, Clark!
Keep your bits tucked in.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this!
Accelerating!
Of course you think it's fun!
Watch out for debris.
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant!
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear pants!
This better lead somewhere solid.
Don't blow off the edge! Don't blow off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa, the tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Just bring him to us and we'll let you go.
I fear we will be lost without the insect woman!
Mantis would make a great guardian. Just saying.
Roped another cultist!
Somebody needs to flood this place! Preferably with toilet water!
Cowardly tactics! I would rather face my enemies! Brace yourself!
Are we late for the fulfillment again? Anything feel different?
They would not try to stop us had they already won!
Yeah, Goldilocks does talk funny. Not looking forward to hearing him yet. You think this Magus thing is immune to bullets?
Going to unleash a whole lot of spark toy pain on that galactic sphincter.
No, I don't think there's plants in Lady Ancient's army. She brought the fauna, not the flora.
For combatants, Peter Quill, you attempt to reason with them as well.
It won't work. Just put him down.
Magus wants to consume your souls!
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that easy, Drax.
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines. Hard to believe that this all started with a bunch of miners getting sick.
If that hadn't happened, Raker would still be mining rocks.
I want to live in that timeline.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
Drop it on him! Call me Stormlord! Hard to believe these tunnels used to be filled with miners instead of freaks.
They should abandon their false god and return to work!
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the base set. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit them a lot harder if you want to wake them up. Like, as hard as you can.
We had a way to take some of
Too risky.
This has got my name on it!
Teamwork makes the dream. Time to kick him one.
Time to close his eyes! Permanently!
Think he's really down here somewhere?
Kyle, are you present? She does not seem to be here, Peter Quill.
What's next, Peter?
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Things built tough. We need to really pile it on.
Are we sure this is the way to Warlock?
Trust in the tracker. This is the right way.
How would we even know if the fulfillment has begun?
Reality has not changed. I would know this time.
Last time someone got stabbed!
Laws of acquirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first. Lots of times.
Our opponents do not hold back.
Ain't nothing more invigorating than putting down some blasphemers.
Release her at once. We'll face
You
the
bags!
destroyer.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it
Drop
is
her!
large.
I
We
said
must break it.
drop her! Crash, toss it!
Launch recalibrated. Hit him with new data.
Now, Gamora!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs.
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Your safety inspectors, present your documents and you'll return.
You gotta do it fast, like so. Safety inspection. Flash, you failed.
I was just trying to wake him up!
Blam!
You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. And wait to chew out Goldilocks for getting his butt kicked back on nowhere. This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh. Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both.
It is a shame Lady Hellbender did not send some of her guards with us.
I wouldn't risk it. Remember, we shot some of their friends.
They shot at us too.
Exactly.
That seems needlessly treacherous.
I know, but it might pay off.
Anybody got a comb?
Peter probably does. Why?
For the fancy parade they're gonna throw us once we finish this. Don't want to look mean to you.
Sorry, forgot to bring it. Guys, it's like Christmas back here! Another one for me. Me again.
you okay?
Oh yeah. A little heavier, but totally worth it.
Just be careful on those jumps.
He says he wishes his people could have lived to see him save everything. Hey, maybe they would have helped.
Can you imagine that? A Groot army.
What the?
Hey look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with the Faith Shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth.
Cannot be tolerated.
Lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give him hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative
imperative
that you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock
perished in the Galactic War.
He's here, alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
on reducing support forces.
for now. Act with haste.
Guardians.
We, hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential
of the Nova Force.
Yes! Clark, yeah.
Holy crap! Mine is a powerful magician.
He came from outer space and died there too!
Don't get cocky! These things are still dangerous!
I wasn't gonna go easy on him.
Will the world mind keep this?
Destruction thresholds to
maximum
maximum.
efficiency.
Oh, suckers!
I'm as satisfied watching them all.
Everybody get in here!
There, the Warlock. Hang on. I'm calling us a ride down to Gold Cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how far he's fallen.
Shut your mouth for once. Clear shot.
Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine! You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There is little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
Drax completely bought into the promise, and we got him out.
I would have remained with the ghosts of my family, had you not.
Magus kept the Catathian killer captive, but with a sinister splinter, a seeping piece of itself. The child chambers the entire entity.
You don't know my kid. She's strong.
Well, end of the world here, remember?
Hurry, go!
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness.
Easily. My lady, push through your pain! Fulfill the promise!
Monster!
Mantis. Mantis, where?
I will skin you!
See if you can...
Peter! Peter! We can save her! Can you hear me?